And we're going.
Hello, friends. We're opening these box of magic cards, not awkwardly, of course.
Never.
Never. So, this week we are opening up Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the first magic set in science fiction, which will be fun. I think the story so far is that it's been catapulted, much like a Narnia style, where time has moved forward when they jumped into this new plane, or revisiting this plane. We're going to be opening up that box, all super excited. In fact, we're going to be doing 2 of them.
Science fiction as well.
Dude, I'm excited.
Science fiction, like, what's it called? Kaladesh doesn't exist.
Kaladesh does exist. It just wasn't the strongest. Shh, I do not want to hear myself.
I do. You have a nice voice.
Thank you.
I hear it twice.
That's amazing. I appreciate you.
Yeah, but now everyone else is to hear like 3 times.
Alright.
All right, let's see if we can get some rat ninjas. Oh, may I have a trash can, please?
I'm right here.
Open your mouth. Does this one not have a set boost or a...
They do not have box.
Not this time?
Nope.
Oh, wild. And there are... How many in this one? Not 36,
More than
right?
2.
Dump. Just pile these up in the corner, all beautifully. And then we're going to go with pack number 1 here. All right, we've got a beautiful anime foil. And then we got the Moon Snare Specialist. We got the Simian Sling with the Equipment Monkey. Because everyone needs an Equipment Monkey. We got the Searchlight Companion. When Searchlight Companion enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 color spirit token. And then we've got Coiling Stalker. And then we got Heir of the Ancient Fang. Oh, yeah. Patrick Automaton. If standard was a thing out here, this would be the standard card to get. We got the Enthusiastic Mechanaut. And then we've got the Modern Age, which I think is pretty cool. And then it becomes a Vector Glider. And then we get the Life of Toshiro Umazawa, which then turns into the Spirit of Umazawa, right? Whoop. Memory of Toshiro. Pay 1 life and add mana. Spend this mana only to cast instants or sorceries this turn. Alright, then we got Invoke Justice, which is a very expensive card, but it does some pretty cool stuff, like return target permanent to the graveyard. Then distribute 4/1/1 counters. It's a little expensive. It would definitely not be pick number 1. And then for another foil, we've got Disruption Protocol. And then we got Raya. Speaking of Kaladesh.
See?
But isn't Kaladesh, I'd say it's more like steampunky and dieselpunky than it is science fiction.
Steampunk's a sub-fiction science fiction. A subset of science fiction.
Yeah. Here you go, my lovely assistant.
Yep.
Any cards you're looking forward to this, my lovely assistant?
Stop paying attention after whatever they did to my boy Soren. So mad about that.
They made him handsome.
I'm so bitter about that.
And then I told you, right, that I opened a foil one like after we had that conversation
Yeah.
on the way home.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Blossoming Sands. Dokuchi Silencer. And then we got another anime girl, the Sunblade Samurai. Oh, there's our first Rat Samurai, Nezumi Blade Blesser. Nezumi Blade Blesser has Death Touch as long as you control an artifact. Nezumi Blade Blesser has a Menace as long as you control an enchantment. You know what's funny with... we haven't found one yet, but I remember they were saying back in the day that ninjutsu was too complicated as a mechanic. And, you know, they brought it back. Because I guess the game isn't complicated anymore. Or it's not a complicated mechanic for the game anymore.
The party mechanic. No.
What's that?
Not with the party mechanic from...
Right? And then you got to double check all your stuff. Like, that mechanic was so meant for design, or for for Arena in its design, like because there's so much you have to keep track of
Yeah.
paper wise. We got Kami of the Terrible Secrets. When Kami of the Terrible Secrets enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact, enchantment, you draw a card and you gain 1 life, or you just get a 3/4 body. This is I love most of the art for this, and that's why I pre-ordered the playmat. That's just the Neon Dynasty. We got the Twisted Embrace. We get the Shrine Steward. Hey, we got Heiko Yamazaki, the General, Far Down Offspring. Trample. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast a target artifact card from your graveyard this turn. What? And then we got her sister, which is like, that's pretty cool. We got the siblings together. I wonder if they did that on purpose. I guess we'll know later.
Well, it's a set booster, so they're all related.
Yeah. So we got Norika Yamazaki, the poet. And then we got the Fall of Lord Kanda, which then flips. We got Mirror Box. I'm gonna put this one aside for me. It deletes the legendary rule, and then you can clone things. We got Dramatist Puppet. Yeah, man,
That's just not okay.
it's not. Then we got a blank one. Also, I got mediocre nachos. On a scale of Taco Bell to home nachos, it's definitely mediocre today. I got a spirit token. But you know, what was I expecting getting it? Oh, look at we got one of the Japanese full art islands.
Those are nice.
They're really pretty, yeah.
And the most anticipated part of the set of designs.
I know. Isn't that crazy? they did full art lands and everybody's like, more.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got the ultra premium foil gold etched land cards. And people are like, yes. Go ahead, put it in a crappy set and people will still buy it. We got Aki Warpaint, one of my favorite ones. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets 2/1. We got Aki Emberkeeper, a goblin warrior. Whenever non-token, modified creature controls dies, create a 1/1 color spirit token. And then we got Bearer of Memory. Oh no, I was gonna get... Oh, that's fine. Dramatos Puppet. I'm sorry, my lovely assistant. We got Zokazan Smelter. At the beginning of your combat of your turn, you may pay 1 and sacrifice an artifact. If you do, create a 3/1 red construct artifact creature with haste. Which is just funny because it's a goblin beating a piece of metal into a shape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy goblins are back, man. We got the Dragon Spark Reactor. And we got Befriending the Moths. And then we got one of the better dragons, too. Go Shitai of Life's Origin. The Rainbow. Tap. Return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Whenever Go Shintai of Life's Origin or another non-token shrine enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 colorless shrine enchantment creature token. Oh, yeah. I got the Goblin Samurai. We got Goro Goro, Disciple of Ryasui. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Create a 5/5 red dragon spirit creature token with flying. Activate only when you control a modified attacking creature.
Huh.
That's super specific.
Yeah.
And then we got Jukai Trainee, which a lot of people are like draft pick winning, believe it or not. Because it has Bushido without saying it's Bushido. There you go. Or another beautiful full art card. What was his name? That was Tezzeret, right?
Which one?
Tezzeret lost his arm.
Yeah.
We get the Thornwood Falls again, gain 1 life. Heir of the Ancient Fang. Moonsair Specialist again. Bearer of Memory. Dramatos Puppet. Iron Apprentice Construct. I think this one's a pretty cool art too. Acquisition Octopus. Equipment Octopus. We got the Leech Gauntlet. And then we got Behold the Unspeakable. Creatures you don't control get -2, -0 until the next turn. If you have one or few cards in your hand, draw 4 cards. Otherwise, scry 2, then draw 2. Exile the saga and return to battle. Transform under control as a 0/0. Vision of the Unspeakable with Flying Travel. Vision of Unspeakable gets 1/1 for each card in your hand. Which is okay, I guess. Ooh, we got a forest now. The forest is really pretty. You know what? I think for the mountain one, what I really want to do is go to Kinko's and get a poster size one printed.
Yeah.
'Cause I know I'm married, but I have my own Warhammer room and game room, and it's awesome just to put up the things I want. And then we got rules for Cyber Silicarium, Simulacrum, 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 Simulacrum. There we go. Here you go, my friend. Right here. I need to put my hands up a little bit further. Oh, lag, lag, lag. Hitboxes. Complain, complain. And then we got a plain foil mountain. We got Norika Yamazaki, the poet. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to get the sister in this one. Dorochi, oh, Shadow Walker. That one's pretty cool. Thank you, friend. Ninjutsu. Nezumi Blade Blesser again. We got Kami Flare. And then we got Voltage Surge. Papercraft Decoy. That's another word that my speech impediment has a hard time with. Invigorating Hot Spring. And then we've got the Generous Visitor with a little squirrel spirit. Squirrely squirrel. We have the Modern Age again. And then we got March of Burgeoning Life. We got the Walking Skyscraper. And then we got Flutterfox. Oh, baby. We got a foil full art Japanese land.
Tips.
No. I got the Aki Ronin, Goblin Samurai. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. You know what? That's going to demo or combo off with the vampire deck for blood tokens really well. Harmonious Emergence. Crackling Emergence. Ambitious Assault. Creatures you control get 2/0 until end of turn. If you control a modified creature, draw a card. And we got Kindled Fury. Twin Shot Sniper. A Goblin Sniper Archer. Reach. When Twin Shot Sniper enters the battlefield, if it deals 2 damage to any target. Discard Twin Shot Sniper. It deals 2 damage to any target. Then we got the Dockside Chef. Enchantment creature. Human Citizen. We got Oni Cult Anvil. Whenever one or more artifacts you control leave the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 construct artifact token. This ability triggers only once per turn. Because, you know, people will just burn through treasure tokens. And
Yeah, no, I really wish that didn't trigger once per turn. Otherwise, it would go in my Prosper deck
Dude.
immediately.
they had to cap it like immediately when they made this card. Because immediately everyone was going to go, combo? Infinite combo? Mm-hmm.
I totally didn't forget to plug in the power so it doesn't die.
Oh,
You know, we make a really good team for this.
Mhm.
I'm really happy.
Yeah.
The Lotus Reach
I
Knight.
blame TJ.
Ryu, Storm's Edge, First Strike. Augmented Familiar. And we got the Witch's Eye. The price of prophecy is often vacant eye socket. But a kill creature has tap scry 1, which is totally abusable. Here you go, my friend.
Mm.
Let me check my messages really quick. All right, next pack from the pile of packs.
No.
Dude, I wish we had some like mad good elevator music to play in the background. Oh, dude, look at this cool kaiju looking card.
Our cards are so.
Yeah, I know. This is Spirit Sister's Call. Some of these are so cool. Okay, if we get a black foil land, I call dibs on that.
I think my favorite foil land so far is the mountain one with the dragon.
Yeah,
I pulled that one. It looks
but
so good.
the city at night is pretty cool.
That is, yeah, fair.
To be fair, every single one of the full art Japanese lands are just so
Beautiful.
pretty. Imperial Subduer, another manga girl. Are people gonna claim waifus on these ones?
Probably if they haven't already.
I haven't looked at the Reddit.
Silver Fur Master.
That card is so good for ninjutsu. The
Imperial
Silver
Oath?
Master.
Oh yeah.
Reduced ninjutsu by 1.
Yeah.
So good.
We got the Imperial Oath. Create 3 2/2 white samurai tokens with vigilance, and then scry 3. So it's 6 mana, but I think it's a fair cost, even though it's like a mid to late game card. We got Experimental Synthesizer. When Experimental Synthesizer enters or leaves the battlefield, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. We got Aki Ronin again. Stuffless Samurai, a Fox Samurai. Tempered in Solitude. Dude, that takes badass that you walk on lava to forge your own sword. And we got Michiko's Reign of Truth. Target creature gets 1/1 until end of turn for each artifact and or enchantment you control. That's stupid ridiculous. And then when you exile it in round 3, it becomes the Portrait of Machiko. Portrait of Machiko gets 1/1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. Oh, and then we got Takanuma, Abandoned Mire, with Channel.
I believe that's all the extended art version.
Yes, it is the extended art.
Beautiful.
And then we've got the Invoke Calamity. You may cast up to 2 instants and or sorcery cards with a total mana cost of 6 or less from your graveyard and or hand without paying their cost. If those spells would be put into the graveyard, exile them instead, and then exile Invoke Calamity. So you know what hurts? The Fire Axe that hit you last turn. You know what hurts again? The new Fire Axe.
Yeah.
That same Fire Axe. And then Kindle Fury foil, and then a sub card. Here you go, my friend. We have anybody asking questions?
Nope. I don't see anything.
Awesome. It's really nice though, just to open Magic cards, you know, and talk to imaginary friends.
Wow. We're just not real.
You're not.
You're not real.
You
I'm
wish
real.
I wasn't real.
2 swamps.
Swam.
Swamp.
Swam. These goblin samurai.
I know that one's really cool too. Igajo Exemplar. Igago. Imperial Subduer. Ancestral Katana. I guess at one point until World War II, all katanas were ancestral, right?
I guess. Yeah. To a certain extent.
It stopped being legal to be a samurai at some point.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, you can't claim yourself to be samurai.
Yeah.
So
When-
you would have still had the sword.
Ancestral Katana.
Yeah.
We got the Moth Rider Patrol. Because now there's lots of American soldiers that took katanas from the battlefield and they're finding the families that they belong to. Sunblade Samurai.
Not like
Mobilizer Mech. Which I think is our first mech that we've opened, actually, finally.
oh yeah.
Dude, I cannot wait for them to, like, reskin them as Megazords.
They have
And we get-
one that's pretty much that.
And we get Super Sentai Power Ranger magic cards. And I'll throw them in with my freaking Warhammer cards that are coming out this summer into my Godzilla and Dracula.
I mean, they have the one, the Titan or Mecha Titan Core, that's literally just Voltron.
Yeah. Imperial Recovery Unit, Prodigy's Prototype, Bosijo's Research Skyward. Then we got Takanuma, Abandoned Mire again, just not full arted.
You know, less pretty.
Yeah, and less pretty. We got the Futurist Operative in his sneaky suit. And then we got Trade Routes. I remember this card. I tried it so hard when I was little to understand it. I was like, why would you want to return a land you control to your hand?
Really good card.
And now I'm older. I'm like, yeah, that's really smart. Booster Sleuth, whatever that does.
I think they're mini games you can play.
They are mini games.
Great way to buy more cards.
So what you're saying is I need to buy more cards to get.
Yeah, to play that game.
What?
And we got a dragon with a hat on. Oh wait, is this one autographed? No, that one's not
Oh,
autographed.
you. Hold on.
And we got a Swamp, Imperial Subduer, Kindled Fury, Aki Warpaint, Aki Emberkeeper. Whenever a non-token modified creature controller dies, create a 1/1 color spirit token. So that one's a little bit better for you to start like spamming, because you would just put Spinal Tap, pop, 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 and pop a bunch of goblins to get a bunch of tokens. And then we got Tashawi Guidebot. We got the Web Spinner Cuff. And we got Tears of Master Shishiro. And then the rare is Myojin of Towering Might. Myojin of Towering Might enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it if you cast it from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from Myojin, Towering Might.
Okay. I see him. Hold on. The internet cut out?
We got Brilliant
I don't know why
Restoration.
It's been going down. It's been going on and off.
Oh, we got technical difficulties. Let's check this out real quick.
It shouldn't be horrible. It shows that it's going, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I guess our Twitch is just completely dead for some reason.
Let's see real quick.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Let me try. If you guys aren't watching on Twitch, I'm restarting it real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna try one more time.
The other one should be fine. It's just problems with Twitch.
Seems live. Twitch.
Yeah, it's just YouTube's being weird. Thank you.
Okay, just keep going.
Okay. All right, we're gonna continue with it. We think we figured it out. All right, we found some treasure. And we got a little Fox Samurai. We got the Forest Land again. We got the Silver Fur Master. The Aki Ronin full art. Peerless Samurai. Unstoppable Ogre. We got the classic Japanese anime card of You Are Already Dead. Which is like a pretty good, like, common removal. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, and then draw a card. And then we got Clawing Torment. And we got the Asadi Captain, Human Samurai. Whenever a Samurai warrior you control attacks alone, it gets 1/0 until end of turn for each Samurai or warrior you control. We got the Reinforced Ronin with 3 arms. We got Era of Enlightenment, scry 2, gain 2. And then flip it into the Hand of Enlightenment with First Strike. Asatushi, the Blazing Sky. Flying and Trample. When Asatushi, the Blazing Sky dies, choose one. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Or create 3 treasure tokens. And then we got a foil Towashi Guidebot.
I think that silver for whatever, the ninjutsu one's probably one of the best commons in the set.
Oh, absolutely. The commons in here are really fun. I wish I had the time to see a draft of this set or participate in one. It seems like a really fun draft set.
I mean, ninjutsu's always been a fun mechanic.
Yeah.
Now it's just doubling down.
I think we're just having lag issues again. 'Cause it looks
I
like
think it's our internet's going out. But it's when they
Swift
go
Water
up
Cliffs.
and down, so.
Igagago Exemplar. Asari Captain again. And then we got Spell Pierce. Oh,
Classic.
yup. That one's not bad looking either. Counter target non-creature spell, unless it's control phase 2. For all the planning, Tomio and Kaito were unprepared to face the full power of the Phyrexian Praetor. Because the Phyrexian's got to mess everything up and make
believe
it
it's
greasy.
Phyrexian.
Phyrexian?
It's Phyrexian.
My bad. I'm sorry, that's how I read it in the books when I was small. And I just never fixed it.
Were you a child?
I was a child. Can you
Oh,
believe
What
that?
excuse is that?
Right?
Right? You know, I used to pronounce chaos as chouse.
So you pronounced the H in one, but you didn't pronounce the H in the other.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. WXY.
Planar Incision. Exile target artifact or creature, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. I just think it's cool that they put a blink instant in there.
Yeah, but I still believe we shouldn't allow children to read because they'll just misread it.
Oh my gosh, you know how many problems we can fix if we just stop children from reading?
Right?
Right.
Oh. Cyber Trespassers, just let them, like, learn in video games everything they need to know.
I did. Worked well for me.
Unforgiving One. The name of this artifact is the Enormous Energy Blade. Equipped creature gets 4/0. Whenever Enormous Energy Blade becomes attached to a creature, tap that creature. Equip 2 because, you know, it's so heavy. And then we got the Long Reach of Night. And then we got Tamashi, a reality architect with the Moonfolk Wizard. Whenever one or more non-creature permanents are returned to your hand, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Suit Up! Until end of turn, target creature or vehicle becomes an artifact creature with base power or toughness 4 of 5. Draw a card.
I believe the actual quote is roll out.
Roll out. Autobots. Well, there was Transformer magic cards, right? Or there's only one of them right now.
There's one. It's Grimlock.
Yeah.
But technically, based on his play or his rules text and the rulings, any flip card, so like the wolves from Midnight Hunt, are considered Transformers by the lore of Magic.
Outstanding. My favorite thing is the guy that, like, shows up. He's learning magic. And he brings a little, like, rule insert. He's like, yeah, the rules are really easy. You can fit them on a card. And then somebody just slams down, like, the last
Yeah.
printing of the magic book on him.
Well, this is only part one.
Let's just go to page 696 of the sub-action sub-phase. Or like when Arena was beta testing and I was one of the members, one of the things was, can you break the client? And some people did it, and you're just like, oh god, what do I do now?
I broke it with Polyraptor.
Did you really?
Polyraptor? No, when during the Velociraptor, the dinosaur that when a creature enters deal damage to it,
Uh-huh.
when Polyraptor went stealth damage, makes a copy of itself,
Uh-huh.
and that was the first like break of the client there was.
We got a spirit token. And our full art card is autographed.
Let's go.
Look at that beautiful rainbow fish.
What card is it?
That is Sky Swimmer Koi Fish. That is...
Pretty on the nose.
Dude, I just love all of the... I really dig this art style, though. I dig it so much.
Like futuristic Japanese style.
Yeah, like retrofuturism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a smart person way of saying
Or
it.
what is it? Retro anime or Eastern. I forget. It has an actual style name.
It has more than two syllables. I don't know what it is.
That's okay, man. Once again, the whole letting children read thing.
Yeah.
We got Jukai Trainee. We got the Favor of Jukai. We have the Gift of Wrath. My favorite gift to give people. Enchant artifact creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets 2/2. When Gift of Wrath leaves the battlefield, create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with menace. Oh, and then we got Lucky Offering. That's a fun art too. Destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less. Like it's the kitty from when you go to a sushi place.
The Lucky Cat.
The Lucky Cat, yeah.
I don't remember what it's called.
It has a name and I forgot what it is. Futuristic Operative. Blade, Blizzard, Kitsune. Dokuchi Silencer. Dokuchi. Era of Enlightenment.
Go ahead and see a shiny.
Invoke Despair. Target opponent sacks a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. Isn't that like a nice FU card, like immediately on the commander table?
Yeah, but it costs so much. It costs 5 to play.
Yeah, and with commanders like really speeding up. Back in my day when Commander was first out and it was called EDH.
Actually, I believe it's called Elder Dragon Highlander first.
Excuse me.
Oh, is that what it stands for?
EDH, yeah. It's still called EDH, but they used to not abbreviate it back in his day.
Oh, wow.
Back in my
They
day.
were
In the
too cool.
presence of an elder.
Bro,
True
I'm,
intellect.
I'm old. I'm like plus 30 now.
Ooh, that's cool art. I really like that one.
I like the duck.
It looks like a Pokemon card.
Oh god, what if there's Pokemon inspired magic cards like 10 years from now?
I'm out. 10 years, I gave it 2.
We got another beautiful swamp.
Nintendo's too protective of their stuff,
Well, didn't
License Smash?
which is made by Nintendo.
Yeah. It's okay, you're tired. It's okay.
It's okay. You're very old. I don't expect you
I
to.
forgot
understand.
about that for like a half second.
But didn't Wizards design
For some
the
reason.
the
I
Pokemon
thought-
game?
Yeah, originally
what I thought.
they printed it. They didn't design it.
Okay, I knew it was something like that.
I think they might have designed. I think they printed it. That was it.
Hey, the missus is the one that knows all about the Pokemon. I don't know anything after
Obviously, I
Silver and
thought-
Gold.
For a second, I thought Microsoft made Smash for a second.
What?
I
No,
forgot.
they have the knockoff Smash. No, wait, that's Nintendo.
No, Sony had their knockoff Smash.
Sony has it. Nintendo has one now, and Microsoft.
Of course, Nintendo has one.
Why
They
do you
have
think
their
knockoff Smash is your own Smash?
There's Brawlhalla, which is on Windows originally, which is a knockoff Smash.
Yeah.
Very good game though, and
Favorite-
it's free.
Favor of Jukai. Dude, the Nickelodeon one is the one that gets me.
Yeah.
Gift of Wrath. Lucky Offering. Kami of Industry. Story Weave. Historian's Wisdom. Azusa Osmani's Journey. This was the one I was telling you about that I got the foil of.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, Ishan of the Two Heavens.
He's gonna be a really popular man.
Yeah, he
Double
definitely
attack
is.
triggers.
Yeah,
I
like-
think Hinata's gonna be more popular.
yeah. But him comboing with Zergo Helm Smasher,
Oh yeah.
dude, that's just... I just hit you for
Him
26
and, What's
damage.
the other one? The red Gorgo? The samurai, when it attacks, you take another attack step.
Oh, Goro Goro?
Goro.
Yeah. You know, for two guys that don't play a lot of Magic anymore, we know a lot about Magic.
In my day,
Back in my day...
we didn't have these
Can I see
silly.
that other box real quick?
Other box?
Can I see it real quick?
It's its stack's gonna fall over.
It's fine, see? Believe.
Dude, the stack. You can never disturb the stack.
How dare you?
Back in my day, the stack was important too. That's how old I am. Or that if you spent too much mana, it hurt.
No, if you didn't spend enough.
Oh, that's what it was.
How dare you?
I am
guys
getting old because
remember?
I don't even remember now.
Back in my day, we had to ration our mana.
We had a ration our mana. We had freaking white borders